First Corinthians 7:36. But if any man thinketh that he believeth himself up uncommonly towards his virgin, if however a man thinks that he is not acting fairly by his unmarried daughter. And so what this is referring to, if a man decides that it's unfair for him to prevent his daughter from being married. And we gotta understand this was a different time. Fathers would arrange marriage oftentimes, or mothers, some cases. But either way, what Paul's now referring to is, okay, because of this, you're preventing them from getting married. If that seems unfair to you, then if she's getting older and wants to marry, of the age to marry, he's saying, let him do what he will. He sinneth not, let them marry. So he's saying it's not wrong to marry, and if they have that desire and you feel it's wrong for you to prevent them, let them marry. And the same attitude goes for us. It's not wrong for us to marry. We need to see God's will and God's counsel on it. Having that desire isn't wrong, and acting on it according to God's will isn't wrong. There's scriptural guidelines about marriage. A believer shouldn't intentionally marry an unbeliever. That's against the guidelines, so that wouldn't be God-willed. If they drag us down away from God, it isn't a marriage worth. There's guidelines. And as long as we're committed to them guidelines, oftentimes, unless God vocally says no, I believe honors it because we're seeking His will in it. Nevertheless, he that standeth steadfast in his heart, having no necessity, but hath power over his own will, and has so decreed in his heart that he will keep his virgin, doeth well. So then he that giveth her into marriage doeth well, but he that giveth her not into marriage doth better. So what Paul's saying is, you have more time not being married. Marriage isn't bad. God honors marriage. God uses marriage. God made marriage in the garden. But we're not in a perfect world anymore. So what God used has been corrupted, which means can take our focus off God. And in a perfect world, this wouldn't happen. But our world isn't perfect anymore. So what he's saying is it's better not to marry, because our focus can be solely on God. But marrying is good if it's in God's will.